Welcome, my beautiful Libras. Brenda here, Brenda Tarot, and this is your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of January the 31st to February the 6th, 2022. I don't know, this retrograde has really kicked my butt, guys. Here I was saying it was February the 2nd, and the other day I clued in and I went, what do you mean the 2nd, dummy? So it is the 31st of January to February the 6th. So I've tried to notate that in each of the intros of the previous videos that I could fit it in. So, and I also put it in my community posting. So guys, check out my community posting. Sometimes I'm going to go live and give out free messages, or I'm sending you little tidbits of things that you need to see. So such as I was apologizing for goofing up here, and you know, I mean retrograde's been terrible. I had computer glitches last week. I've talked to other friends that are out here that are readers as well, and they had all kinds of issues with their technology as well. So normally I don't pay much attention to retrograde, but I have to say I've got to blame it on something. Okay, here we go. Starting off, my beautiful Libras, you do have the card Higher View. So, you know, it shows a beautiful bird riding on the back of a bird, and basically being able to have the same vision and the sight line that this bird does, being able to see everything more expansive, what's around you, looking at things from a different perspective, not, you know, just looking at things at the end of your nose, looking on the horizon to see everything around you right now. I do think that, you know, you're going to be able to move forward and see things better if you open up today to differences. Open up today to look and listen to differences. There could be something coming in the form of conversation or news that comes in towards you, and you need to open your mind to it. All right. So be mindful, and, you know, be mindful to this. All you have to do is move to higher ground here and to be able to look at everything. Don't just accept things at face value today. Okay, I think you need to be looking at all options and keeping those doors of opportunity open for the differences that could be presenting themselves to you today. So look at everything. Don't just look at the little things. Make sure you're going for the big picture. Now, coming in with this higher view, you've got the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups says, you know, perhaps you're reminiscing, you're reflecting, you're thinking about the past. Maybe you're thinking of losses and thinking of things that didn't work out in your favor in the past, and you've got to let that go. Okay, this is about you looking at the prize at the end of the end of the path. Now, being able to be open to new possibilities, and again, looking at things from a higher perspective. Look at all the opportunities that could be presenting you, themselves to you today, and be open to that, because it's going to bring you to your satisfaction, your happiness, your fulfillment, your abundance, if you keep an open mind. So the beginning of the week, there could be things coming in, doors opening of opportunity, and you need to be open and clear to see that. This is going to bring you, this is a beautiful card. When the ten of coins shows up, it's happiness, it's harmony within your family circle or your chosen family circle. It's harmony and happiness within your children as well, and also stability in your finances. So this is, you know, having the whole thing here. Right? Having the whole thing coming in, as long as you maintain an open mind here and look at the big picture, look at everything here, not just the little things around you. Pay attention to the big things, everything. Now, coming in your next position here, you've got rock bottom. Okay, well, let's see. You know, maybe, you know, as difficult as it may be to accept, it seems that you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you've been doing. So it's changing things up, right? Looking at things from a different perspective. You know, sometimes we hit a brick wall and we don't think we can go forward because things aren't moving as fast as we want, right? So I think the old ways of doing things are going to have to be changed and discarded in order to move onward and upward, okay? A new direction, a new strategy is called for right now, okay? So there's, you know, like I tell people, when we get up against a brick wall or we feel as though we're on the bottom, the only direction to go is up, and we have to strategize that. We have to think about how are we going to do that. Well, you're going to do that by looking at the whole picture, but also with the Knight of Pentacles, you're going to make a detailed plan. So I think this might be a week of changing things up, tweaking things, making out a to-do list, prioritizing things and ticking them off as you go, pacing yourself. So this isn't fast movement. This is taking time, taking a breath, stepping back and realizing that you have to look at the whole picture here this week and plan it. Okay, plan your move. day by day if you have to this week, okay? So, he makes a detailed plan. He's the slowest moving knight out there on the zodiac, and he does not go rushing in quickly to have to fall back on plan B, because sometimes plan B isn't there. Coming in with that, choices and decisions with the 7 of Cups. So you might be feeling a little bit confused. There might be a lot of decisions and choices that you're feeling right now are coming, you have to deal with. But I do believe it's time to make a decision, and you may feel the situation might be too complicated. But pay attention, trust your intuition, all right? Be open to new ideas, strategize it, plan your move, all right? Plan your move so that you can go ahead. And don't have unrealistic expectations here. You may have an offer coming in here of some sort that you are going to have to make a choice over. Maybe some of you, it's a job. Maybe you've been given 2 job offers and you're trying to choose which one to take. Pick the one that's going to give you longevity. It's going to be long lasting. It's going to give you the best benefits, and it's going to make you happy. Okay? So, don't be confused here. To strategize, think about your move, take your time, and look at everything coming in. What choices do you have here, and how are you going to benefit from them? Now, coming in your center position, you had 2 cards here, and the month is May. And with that, I wanted to know what's happening in the month of May. So they gave you the bell, and it says there's going to be an announcement. So something in May is going to come up. Maybe it's the announcement of, maybe it's a new job, a promotion, a raise. Maybe you're getting a settlement coming in. Maybe there's going to be an announcement of an occasion, a wedding, an engagement, a housewarming, a baby, anything. It can be any kind of an announcement, but it's going to come in, apparently, in the month of May. Beautiful. Beautiful thing to look forward to in spring. May is a big month for people that I know in my personal life and birthdays. So here we go. Now, coming in next, you have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is, youthful and young energy coming towards you. New ideas. That's what pages do. They're young. They're youthful. It's baby steps. It's all this freshness coming in. But this particular page may come in and want to offer you something in the form of, attention, respect, appreciation, and maybe even affection and love. This could be a relationship that you're with somebody right now, could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that is going to go to the next level. Now, a lot of you might say, they're younger than me, or they, what are people going to say? This could be, but don't worry about it. This is your life. Make the choices and decisions that are going to benefit you. So I do think that there could be a useful and new perspective coming into your life right now, and it could be in the form of a person, or it could be in the form of action, energy coming in. This could be somebody that you're going to be working with. Maybe you're getting a younger boss, or maybe you're training somebody who's new at their job or something like that. You're going to have to require strength and patience, in the process, because this talks about not losing your cool, not losing your patience, and not allowing yourself to go in with the roar of the lion and then in the heat of the moment and react and regret. This is about looking at things in an understanding manner, compassionate manner, and maybe sometimes forgiveness has to come into the equation here. Going in with the gentleness of a lamb. So when you're creatively communicating with somebody, and maybe you're communicating with a youth in your life, a young person, and it's going to require you being stronger than you thought you could be to step back and look at this in a different perspective. So anything this week that you're going to be doing, any communicating with people, whether it's on a personal level or it's at your job, do it with a little bit more compassion and understanding. Try to look at the situation and where they're coming from and why they're acting the way they are, so that you don't get caught up in that energy if it happens to be negative and aggressive. We can always catch more bees with honey. That is the ace in your pocket this week, my beautiful Libras. Now, coming in with a Moonology card here in your next row, you've got Prosperity Lies Ahead. This is a new moon in Taurus. So there's your beautiful bull. And I do believe that, hard work and effort proves that you're going to get rewards here. I think, like the bull is steadfast and sure, and they go for what they want, but they stay in alignment. And, when a bull goes charging, he puts his head down, he goes right for that target in a straight line. He's not zigging and he's not zagging. So I think you need to look at things, again, from a higher view here, make your detailed plan as you move forward towards your goal. And that's how you're going to find this prosperity ahead of you, keeping your options open to new ideas and the choices that you're making this week. Because the Three of Wands says, guess what? You are going to be making leaps and bounds and accomplishments here. This is all about looking forward, to a new perspective here. And being able to see prosperity coming into you, watching for your ship to come in. The hard work that maybe you have been doing up to this point is leading you to this, right? You've made some good choices, and now your ship is coming in. So you wait at it for the dock, right? And it's an excellent time now to go and do something else. But I think you're going to be making long-term planning, all right? Get on with it. Go towards another new goal that you want to go into here that's going to cause even more abundance to come in towards you. Step into your confidence level. But this also requires teamwork. I think you're going to be working with other people that are going to be optimistic like you. And it's all about an unexpected outcome that maybe you didn't think was going to be as good as it is. You might have had some changes here because this is the Tower, and the Tower says making big changes here. Something might not have been on steady or sturdy ground, and it just didn't last. It could have been anything. It could have been a job. It could have been a contract you were working on, a sale that fell through. It could have been a relationship that's ended or outlasted its welcome or its life expectancy, whatever the case is. I do believe you're rebuilding a new foundation, much stronger, and nothing's going to stop you here now. You're going for what you want so that you can get this prosperity coming in, and that is the Ten of Pentacles here. So the choices you're making this week to put in the work is definitely going to help you create a legacy for your future here. Okay, that's what you're building here. You're building a future here for yourself. Okay, coming in your last row, you've been given surrender to wonder and awe. So this is about opening up to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder all in life, okay? In all of life, rather. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So basically, this is my live in the moment card. Okay, don't get caught up in what's going to happen the next nano minute, and do not fall prey to thinking about the negativity in the past. Okay, you have to be positive this week, making your plans to make the right choices, to go ahead and build this legacy here that you want to build. Okay, you're going up. There may have been some disappointments in the past, but definitely now you've got to live in the moment. And right now, I think you're in a good place, my beautiful Libras. So open up to that. Live in the moment. Enjoy what you're getting now. Five of Swords comes in and says, don't get caught up in no-win situations, okay? Don't allow yourself to get caught up in, somebody else's problems here, right? People bringing you in drama that you shouldn't have to own or burden yourself with. It's about a situation that isn't going to serve you, because when we go into battle mode, we realize there are risks and consequences. Are they good enough? Are they big enough? Are they worth risking to get involved in some sort of no-win situation or an argument? Don't go in there because you want to win the day, because the chances are it's not going to end well for you. Okay, so let go of any negative energy right now, and don't waste your energy on unwarranted arguments this week. All right, that's what this is about. Right? Don't get involved, because this could be a no-win situation. And remember your strength card here. Take a look. Take a look at why are they acting like that before you start to react to it and get into a battle mode here. Because I'm telling you, if you look at the situation completely from a higher view, you're going to definitely realize that this is not worth getting involved in. However, you come in now with the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords here says that, you could be dealing with some situation right now, and this is the card this is the deception card, the liar, the stealer, the thief, the sneak. This is the card that says keep your eyes open. There could be somebody around you in the background, in the shadows, watching you, trying to take something away from you, trying to take your thunder away and rain on your parade. Don't allow that. But I think you're going to be intuitive enough to be aware of this week. And you're not going to get caught up in a fight, because I always say throw them enough rope and they'll hang themselves eventually. So don't get caught up in any unnecessary battles with anybody here. But I think you do need to be aware that there could be somebody here that could be slipping up, and you need to be careful of that. Okay, I think there's a need for caution here. Don't go jumping into something either yourself, because it could be poor timing. Okay, make your moves, make your choices, take your time here this week. You also don't want to go rushing in and do something and then have to look over your shoulder later with hindsight and say, why did I do that? Right? So there's two ways of looking at that. This could be somebody who's around you that you need to keep your eyes open. And also I tell people, keep things that shouldn't be privy to prying eyes and hands. Keep your privacy to yourself and keep things under lock and key in your home if you don't want people to see things, such as important papers, documentation, drugs, alcohol, whatever the case is. It varies. But for some of you, you're going to have to be careful of that. There could be somebody stealing or sneaking around trying to take something away from you. Okay, well, Libras, this is your reading for this week. And all in all, I think it's pretty good. I mean, we've got, if you plan your moves here, make your detailed plans, don't get caught up in the illusions of the past. You're going to be able to go forward here, making the right choices and decisions that are going to benefit you, keeping your cool and your head, your head, and your mind in a good place this week, thinking on your feet and building this legacy. And that's what's going to happen here. I see that you're going to be able to surrender to the wonder and awe that's around you soon. And there's going to be a great announcement in May of some sort. So I like it. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today, my beautiful Libras, and a wonderful, positive week here to look forward to. And always know that I send you many blessings and much love, and I'll see you soon.